wrong. Gaul was part of the Roman Empire.
Yes, it became okay. They were usurped by the Roman Empire. That's my fucking
right.
point.
And their references to barbarians were to the Germans. The Greeks
yes,
the term
or the Vikings.
Who the fuck would not consider? Okay, but who the fuck would not consider Germanic people to be anything but Northwestern? They are Northwestern goddamn group of people.
This is something that you keep making up. It's north. They're considered north of.
They're north and the west,
not northwest.
They're literally in the west and they're northern. Like, this is retarded.
It doesn't include Gaul, so this division that you're making just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, yes, that's why they're different from the southeastern.
Pepe, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay, that is why they're different from southwestern Asians, like those in the Siberian Peninsula.
Southwestern Asians? What are you talking about?
Excuse me, Southwestern Europeans. That's why they're different than them. Like, there's obviously a difference between Europeans.
This is something that you.
Okay, but if we talk about historically, okay,
I'm going to solve this one for fucking all time right now, because this is the dumbest fucking argument. Germany is literally north of fucking Rome. That's it. It's not northwest. It's not southwest. It's not upside down. It's fucking north. Get yourself a map. Look at it. Get a fucking compass. It's done. Move on.
End of story.
No, the Germanic, the Germanic people. We can look at modern state of Germany versus Germanic people. They're literally northwest of Rome.
Pepe, this is going to blow your mind. The majority of modern European inventions, if you subscribe to this history, were Ashkenazi Jewish.
That's fine, but yeah, I don't care about that part.
Right?
Yeah,
okay, so where is this white supremacy?
Okay. Maybe you don't consider Ashkenazi Jews white. That's fine if you don't. I don't really care.
No, I don't consider them white. I consider them Asian.
Oh, amazing. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, let's go there. That'd be a good transition.
Yeah, Ashkenazi Jews are on average more intelligent than European Gentiles. I'll concede to that argument. That's why I'm not going to debate it.
Is that who I think for my Kung Pao?
Timothy,
are we going down this road, or where do you want to go? It's a Jewish angle. I think that's where we left off.
You're so chill.
Let's do it.
You're so
the app do love Jews, man. So
I don't know. What do you think? Should we go down this road? I don't know.
Arabs, not Jews.
What you think, Joe?
This is all Bima's fault.
If I fucking night. Right.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about them either.
How you gonna say that this app love the Jews but don't just love the black people? Look at the numbers. Look at the trenches and the ghettos of Clubhouse. It's all black. This app is all black. This app is all black.
Are you guys seriously not going to see that there's a difference? Look, here's Pepe.
I think Pepe needs to get a new room, a map, and go live in the.
If we look at Europeans, are we not going to say that there is an ethnic and cultural huge difference between? Shut your fucking faggot retard mouth. Are we not going to say that there isn't a huge difference between what we see even today, the Northwestern Europeans, i.e. the people from the northern half of France, Switzerland, the UK, Scandinavia, and
those
in comparison, shut your fucking mouth.
They're not called North.
Okay. Versus the Western Europeans that are fucking, let's just say from parts of France,
I think that's considered the northwest of Europe, but you got to get a map and figure out what France and Gaul is versus what the Germans and the Viking barbarian. You got it all confused, Pepe. What an interesting conversation, though. Thank you so much, everybody, moderators, putting this together. Another Dr. Pepe lecture. He called me a faggot Mishling just a couple moments ago. This little fucking rodent. It's his whole life, this app, his lectures, his history lessons. It's his whole life. Hasn't touched a woman in years.
It's a shit. But we would obviously see that, like, if we look at Western Europe, parts of France, especially Italy, Spain, and Portugal, are considered culturally much different than other parts of Western Europe. We can look at Eastern Europe. Yes, when it comes to the Balkans, okay, and the Slavs, they're much different from the Westerners. We can look at the Baltic regions. We can look at the Baltic regions of the fucking far north. They're still culturally somewhat relatively different than Scandinavia. Like
too.
So like why we can use east versus west. But I'm sorry, there is this gradient north, primarily the Catholic countries that exist in southern.
Don't be
Wallace,
sorry.
you stupid faggot. It's because I'm not a mod right now. You think you can mod it? You think you can just have a okay, but you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna kick you out of every room from now on, and I'm going to abuse you and pick on you because you're a fucking piece of shit and you're a pussy. You're somebody who will only speak out when you see that I don't have a mod badge. So guess what, faggot? You suck dick to authority, and now when you see that I don't have a mod badge, you want to run your fucking mouth, pussy. So you're gonna be treated like a little bitch that you are. Obviously, you're somebody who's a bootlicker. So you're going to be treated as such.
No.
Do you only attack Pepe when he's not modded?
That is absolutely
I'm
true.
sick of this diatribe. Can we hear it from other people?
No, you shut your faggot mouth, you stupid bitch. You were literally in my room for years. Okay, now you want to talk shit. So I'll treat you like a little bitch that you are.
You should.
No, so Pepe is actually correct on this point. So there is a marked distinction between Northern Europeans and Southern Europeans. It's well written about and documented. The only exception I would take to what he said is when he made the distinction between Balkans and the Nordic countries of Scandinavia. He said, I think he probably just misspoke, but yeah, otherwise everything was right.
No, I was saying Balkan.
Hi, moderators. I'm just wondering, how much longer will Pepe's history lecture go on for? Could we maybe get some new speakers, introduce some new topics? And he's abusing Wallace here. Wallace is only saying, don't say sorry. Come on, moderators. Let's change topics, change speakers. The Pepe show is getting a little old. My comments on YouTube, people are saying, can we get a new speaker? And moderators, if you could just put Pepe in the goo for 10 minutes, or you know what, give him a mod if you want. Fuck it. He loves his mod powers so much because it's the only thing he's got going on in his life is his little green bean when he gets green beamed up in a room. Go ahead, just give him the green bean. Let's see how long he'll go tonight. The YouTube live is running.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Don't let me down, faggot.
No more. Continue.
Go ahead.
Well, anyways, so do you see my point, Pepe?
No, I see it. I'm not somebody who looks at things in black and white. I just think like.
No, I'm like saying you misspoke when you said Balkans because you meant Baltic.
Sure, and I'm not. I guess that's where I misspoke. I mean, Europe's a rather unique place, and there's as you live in Europe. I didn't grow up there. I would say geographically, it's not
Well, you should
that
come
big
over.
of a
You
place,
should come over.
but very different. Culturally,
Come and visit. I'll
linguistically,
show you
Americans
around.
cannot. I don't think can appreciate like how. In such short proximity, you get people that are have much different cultures and history. Very long history has helped shape that.
Can I ask a question to kind of bring it back to the? We didn't really get a huge Timothy. I really want to hear your answer. But is Othello singer Othello?
Northwest Europe. Shut the fuck up, faggot! Northwest Europe! Not the North! Don't you know where the Gauls were at? Faggot, shut up! Rape! N-word! That's basically Pepe in a nutshell over the past 5 years. I hope you've all enjoyed my impersonation. Pepe is a midget faggot Corsican who hasn't gotten a blowjob in 6 years because he's been on this app nonstop giving his little history lectures as you've all just witnessed. Northwest Europe.
Hey, Pepe, are you really Corsican?
Hell yeah. He's not Mexican.
For little person.
He's black.
He would prefer little person.
I didn't know you were Corsican. Well,
So, Mike Allen, what was your question?
Oh, yeah. So I asked Cypher, and I don't know if you were trying to answer, but I'd like to hear your answer, Timothy. Othello, any other black guys on stage? I haven't talked to anybody. Is this statement true? White people have created nothing to benefit civilization ever.
Amen.
And if they have, it was because it was stolen from black people. Would you guys agree with that statement? Or do you believe white people have contributed?
No, I mean, I would fairly say that's a false statement. I mean, I think white people have definitely contributed. But I would say by default, because you guys are the masses, I mean, think if the roles was reversed and we was in the positions that y'all was in, I think we would have had them inventions. We would have had more of an impact. But I think you guys are just, you guys overruled people, like Cypher was saying. But to say you guys didn't contribute is that's a lot.
Othello, don't forget your answer, but quick follow-up, Timothy. Do you believe white people have been an overall benefit or an overall detriment to civilization?
I think overall, I think you guys, that's tough, man. I think it's like 50-50, man.
All right.
I think half
That's
of your
fair.
race is good, and I think the other half is wants to put people down if they're not, aligned with the white allegiance.
That's
So
fair.
I think it's 50-50.
I'm a glass half full guy. Othello, do you think white people have done anything to benefit society? Or civilization, not just society, not
No,
modern
definitely.
society.
You guys definitely have. All I ask is that you give props from the people that you did take from, like like the Greeks and Romans. They were taught by the Egyptians.
But if you look at the last 500 years,
Hold on. I'm
if we-
speaking.
He wasn't done.
you're not done.
So the
And I wanted to put a
He
comment.
wasn't done.
Finish.
So the Greeks.
Okay,
and
Wallace,
Romans-
I'm gonna mod abuse you like
Pepe,
horribly.
I gotta to tell you something. I didn't done my.
Hold
speaking
on,
time.
Sorry, son,
my
you're not-
brother never finished talking, man. Y'all gotta let
So
him
the
finish.
Greeks and Romans, got a lot of their
So
pantheon.
can I finish my?
Oh my
this-
goodness.
Jesus Christ, why don't you guys let that fucking person talk?
Greeks and Romans got a lot of their pantheon, a lot of their gods, a lot of their mathematics, a lot of different things, a lot of their architectural prowess from the Egyptians. They were like Egyptian fanboys. You know what I mean? And
Would you consider Egyptian history black history?
I would consider it African history.
So in
And,
other words, the white-skinned people from North Africa. But the
No,
reality is, though, is if you look at the last 500 years,
Hold on.
the last 500 years,
Pepe, why don't
literally,
you let
we can
people
look at
finish?
Westerners, that will include
Pepe,
Ashkenazi
You can't
Jews.
even take it.
Because
Yeah,
the last
You
aspect,
can't
they
even
were
take
not
someone
included.
else talking.
Literally,
He has
all of
to
us,
push his agenda.
almost all of your
He
inventions, the
has to
last
push his
500
agenda.
years, come from people
Yo,
from the
can
West,
someone mute
including
Pepe?
Jews. That is a
You
fucking
just
fact.
listen to Pepe nonstop for 40 minutes. So,
Pepe, do you hold on, Otello? Pepe, do you feel that people are turning against you, man? Is it a Pepe versus everybody type
Oh,
of
we love
mindset?
Pepe.
No, I will. Okay, look, I like to fight. That's the thing. Is I will fight. I will fight all of you faggots.
I'll
have
stand
zero
on him
problem
to be
doing it.
popular.
Okay, so and the Egyptians, I mean, maybe when Rome and Greece came around, when they conquered Egypt, maybe they became more fair-skinned, but they were darker. And if you look at the Nubians of Aswan, they're still very dark people. So I would consider them African inventions. Also, too, give credence to Islam and its 700 rule of of Spain, Portugal, parts of Italy, and
700 years of terrorism, rape, destitution, terror, violence, illegality, revolution, murder.
credence.
Sorry,
to Islam,
we're
'cause
allergic.
It was there for 700 years. Like, think about that. Longer than the U.S. has been around. 700 years bringing high architecture, high mathematics. I mean, yeah, a lot of it was taken from.
What
from the
happened?
Muslims.
What happened
Hold
the
on,
year
hold
that
on,
the
hold on.
Spanish ended up kicking them out in
Hold on.
in the late
He can't
1400s?
even take it.
They literally had
can't even take
the
it.
Spanish
Can you just
golden
let him
era.
finish?
They literally
Because other
conquered
people
half
want
the
to-
fucking
Even
world.
take it. And I'm not even calling the people that ruled all the way black. There were Indian, Africans. Um, um, there were, I guess you would call Arabs. It was a mix. It was a mixed bag. But they were there for 700 years, bringing, they built castles that are still there. You could go around to the castles of the Moors.
Yeah, and
And
they
not
got
just-
kicked.
hold on,
They
hold
got
on.
kicked the fuck out. Like they deserved to be kicked
I know
out.
that. They were there for 700 years. Now, what did they bring? Universities, high art, high mathematics, high music.
Is that
had
why
a lot
it's
of
one of the most economically underdeveloped fucking
Hold on,
countries?
hold
in
on.
Europe?
He can't even take it. He can't take it. Just give.
Yeah, but you're talking about Arabs, right? You're not talking about black people.
Why
Just
you guys
give the
interrupt
It wasn't just
Pepe?
Arabs. It wasn't just Arabs. So give.
They
props.
literally, the Moors were not
Hold
black.
on.
Jesus Christ! Will you guys just shut up? and
Otello
let
will
him
never be able to finish, man.
They can't
Otello,
take
it's
it.
impossible, brother. Just
They can't take it.
give it up, man.
I was just interested in your thoughts, Othello, on like Chaos and Gaia and Horus, the original, like the first set of gods. Chaos, Gaia, the earth, the sky, and then you have the Titans before it preceded, and then you have the Minuans and other societies. And I would have said they're more closely related to Near East cultures, but you went in a different approach in saying they took them from the pharaohs, where I can see that implication, but I thought more closely a lot of those titans were more relevant in more Eastern philosophies. But
When
was
you
curious,
go and look at Zeus, when you go look at the Greek pantheon, the Greek pantheon inspired the Roman pantheon, right? But you can also every Greek god has an Egyptian counterpart. So, and then I can show you that later. I can send that to you later. So give credence and give props to Islam and everything that it brought to Europe for that 700 years. High architecture, things that you guys went and took, and then propelled yourself for your rule. Now
hold
we're
on,
under-
I'm not Greek,
hold on,
motherfucker.
hold on. You went into your enlightenment off of the back of Islam. You have to call a spade a spade, and yes, you expelled them.
But you haven't
It was
entered the
after
enlightenment.
700 years. 700 fucking years. So give credence to Islam. Give credence to the
Why
Moors.
didn't they build the Hagia Sophia on their own? Why did they have to like repurpose it and steal it from the fucking Byzantine Christians?
Because you have to understand, Islam was raping and pillaging, and they was running through all North Africa. They was running through that whole shit.
Are you gonna demand an answer, Pepe?
A lot of the information that Islam took, and when they brought the Enlightenment to Europe, I guess Pepe wants to call it Northwest Europe, a lot of that shit came from their time in Egypt when they conquered it in 600 AD, and the time before that. So you got to give credence. It's not like white people just popped up and became the shit, and now we're
Credence,
under
is
their
that like
rule.
Clearwater?
It was Western Europe. But I agree with a lot of things you're saying, but they did not bring the Enlightenment to Europe. But
Yes, they did.
no, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
But no,
There's
what's called
a
the
good
Enlightenment
debate.
is
You should do this professionally,
What year
please.
did
One
the
at a
Moors get
time.
expelled? What year is
Now-
the Euro? What year
There
is
is a
what
strong
year
argument for that.
Euro, let him establish a conversation and then follow up.
Okay,
What
fine.
year did the Moors get expelled? Euro.
Did you hear that, Euro? Sorry.
I was just told to let him expand his point. and
Oh
then
no, I know.
follow
He
up.
asked you a question.
What
I'm
year?
sorry.
Wallace, shut up.
1492.
1492. What? And then what happened in 1492?
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Okay.
Spanish
And-
Golden
and-
Ages.
Not the Enlightenment.
I know yes, it happened later. So once you guys took the rule back, the castles had already been built. Cordova, the universities had already been built. They had already been 700 years of high art, high mathematics, high
Universities
science,
came from
high
Bologna.
architecture, high
Not
architecture, right?
from Spain.
All you guys
so-
did was just put on those robes.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
let
true.
somebody
Now,
respond.
listen, you
Let
did
somebody
advance
respond.
it.
That's a
Listen,
historian.
Mike Allen, you did advance it. You did contribute it. You did take it to another level. Now we're in this modern time. So you're saying, is it more of a contribution? Well, you have to look at where we are now. We're at the point of AI data centers. You got to
No,
look around.
I agree with you. If your point is that the Arab
You have to look at the destruction of the ozone layer.
during the golden age of Islam, they did keep academia alive at a time when the West did not. That's absolutely true.
For
And-
700
and-
years, baby.
Yeah, and it's because they studied the ancient Greek texts and were open.
And
They
the
later
Egyptians
went
as
through
well.
a period where they decided that
Thrill at listen, lust of the light. Oh man, my man, come careering out of the night of Pan, Eopan, 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 come over the sea. From Sicily and from Arcady, roaming his Bacchus with fawns and parts, and nymphs and satyrs for thy guards. On a milk-white ass, come over the sea, to me, to me. Come with Apollo in bridal dress, shepherdess and Python. Come with Artemis silken shod, and wash thy white thigh, beautiful God, in the moon of the woods on the marble mount, the dimpled dawn of the amber fount. Dip the purple of passionate prayer in the crimson shrine, the scarlet snare, the soul that startles in eyes of blue, to watch thy wantonness weeping through the tangled grove, the gnarled holy of the living tree that is spirit and soul, and body and brain. Come over the sea, Eopan, Eopan, devil or God to trumpets sounding shrill over the hill. Come with drums low muttering from the spring. Come with flute and come with pipe